Hello everybody, my name is Megan, to my channel. Welcome to welcome back. Today is just one of those days where this is all I could give. I have no rings on, my earrings are missing, but here we are. If you cannot tell by the title of today's video, this is going to be my project pan intro for 2024. I will say I did not post last week. I had a video filmed, but I just didn't love it. Like, I didn't care for it. It was my like goals for 2024. If y'all are interested in that, let me know and I can try to post it. I'll like refilm it and stuff. I was going to, I just didn't have time. Similarly, I'm planning on doing, in addition to like my makeup project pan, a like skincare body care sort of project pan. That one I would update every 2 months, I believe, maybe every quarter. And it would be like next week's video. So if you were interested in that, I think I want to do it. I don't know how like successful it'll be, but I think I want to do it. So let me know below if you would be interested in like body lotions, like skincare products, face masks, stuff like that, because I have a lot that I need to get through. And sometimes this is the only way that I can get through it. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead. My rules for this year, if you have not already seen my plan to pan for 2024, I will go ahead and link that up in the cards. Just in addition to that though, like I did find some products afterwards I was like, ooh, I kind of want to add that in too. So those will all kind of make an appearance hopefully at some point in time during this year. But as far as this product, or this pan project, as far as this project goes, I'm having in 10 products at a time, to, you know, completion, usage goal, pan, whatever it is that I've chosen for said product. What I have also decided though to kind of keep myself sane, at the halfway point, I swear to God, if my cat starts to play, it's Milo, if you remember her from last video. Milo does make an appearance in that video up in the cards as well, so go check it out if you want to see him. But anyway, okay, how am I trying to word this? It makes sense in my brain. I can roll something out if I've hit the halfway point. So if I have a goal of 50 uses and after 25, I'm just really not feeling it anymore, I can go ahead and roll it out. That rule only applies though if the halfway point is 15 or more uses. So if I have something that I'm trying to use 10 times, I can't roll it out once I get to 5, I have to use it for all 10. So similarly with those things that are 50 uses, if I get to 15 and I don't want to, like, I'm like, oh, I don't really know that I love this, the halfway point is 25. Now given if I'm like totally like losing my mind over hating this product, I can make an exception for myself, but I do want to hold myself accountable to that otherwise. So yeah, I think that's kind of it. This project will end at the end of November. I'm going to give myself December off, just kind of do my own thing. But yeah. So starting now, January 1st until November 30th, I guess. Let's just go ahead and jump into it. I have everything written down here. And from here I can use my tally, so hopefully I'll actually remember to tally mark everything. If y'all remember from my pan 2 years ago, that was a problem sometimes, but it's okay. Let's just go ahead, and also I am a little bit congested, a little bit stuffy, I'm a little bit sick, so please just rock with it for the time being. Okay, first things first, I have this LMS moisturizer. I want to use this to completion. What I've decided though is, as pretty as it is on my skin, I cannot use this as a primer. It pills to high heavens if I try to put anything over it. So I will wear this on days that I'm not wearing makeup. So if I'm not putting anything else on my face, maybe like a mascara or whatever, I will use this instead, so that way I can still use it, because otherwise I just won't. But I do like it. It makes my skin look really pretty. It just pills if I put anything on over it. And I have to be careful using it with my skincare. So it's kind of going to be a touchy product, but I want to just use this up. Again, if I get to about the halfway point in the bottle, then I can go ahead and roll it out. I don't think it's totally full, but I did just put it up, so I'll mark this as soon as I can figure out where it's sitting in the bottle, and we can kind of go from there. But my goal is to totally finish this up, hopefully in the next few months. Next, I have my Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. When I tried to see like how far down I am, I don't think I've used it that much. So again, we're just going to go ahead and rock this as being full, and my goal is to finish this product up. I do really like it, but I can tell it's already kind of starting to get a little weird, like application wise. It's drying out a little bit easier and stuff like that, so I wanted to go ahead and try to use this bad boy all the way up. Next, and I know these are some lofty goals, it's also the beginning of the year, so I'm trying to kind of give myself that, but I have my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is like the original butter bronzer. This thing is old as shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There's a little bit of hard pan, which we talked about in my plan to pan, but like it's fine, it works, so I'm gonna keep using it. My goal here is just to hit pan, but from what I've heard, these pans are super deep, so I'm gonna give myself, my goal here is to hit pan, but if after 50 uses I'm just like, oh my goodness, I can't do this anymore, I'll let myself roll it out at 50 uses. So that will be that. Next, also in the bronzer category, I have the Hourglass bronzer. This is the mini in the shade Ambient Luminous Bronze Light. Sorry, nope, I messed up this last time. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in the shade Luminous Bronze Light. That is a tongue twister. Could they not have given me a simpler name? This thing is basically brand new. I mean, I've used it a ton, but not enough to like really be able to tell. My goal is to get 100 uses on this, and then I can go ahead and roll through it. I just want to, that's one of those projects like I love it, I just want to make sure that I'm remembering to use it. Next I have this Glossier Play highlighter. Originally I was going to give myself a goal of 100 uses. I knocked that down to 50 just because I can see myself being really over this at some point. So again, at this point, if I get to 25 uses and I'm like, I'm done, I can cap it then. If I get to 30 and I'm like, okay, I'm done, I've already hit my halfway point, so I can go ahead and just roll it out. Again, my goal is to get all the way through 50 and just see, again, this is something I've used it quite a few times, but I don't use a lot, so I don't think that there's much progress to be seen in the bottle. Once it's been sitting up, everything has been kind of in here. I just finished traveling. So once this kind of settles, I'll see if I can shine a light through it and find a line, and then mark it at that point in time, but until then we're just going to treat it like it's totally full. And yep, again, 50 uses on this guy. Next I have my Marc Jacobs highlight in the shade Worth the Wait. This is what it looks like. My goal with this one is to hit pan. From what I remember hearing, this pan is not very deep, but it's a highlighter, so it'll probably take me a good chunk of time. There is a little dent in it though, just a tiny little divot in the middle, so I'm hoping that will be okay. It's a super soft formula too, so I think I can do it, and have it not take, 8.5 months. But yes, so again, I want to see if I can hit pan in this, and similar to the butter bronzer, if I hit 50 uses and I'm just like, okay, I can't do this, I need something new, at that point I will go ahead and let myself roll it out. Next up I have my Nude Sticks crayon. It looks like this now. I will mark it, I just didn't mark it beforehand, I don't really know why. But I will mark it on a sheet of paper so that way we can like fully see progress. But just compared to my hand, this is how we're doing. I've made a decent amount of progress, I think, from when I had this in my project pan 2 years ago. This part is not usable, so basically I really only have like to the bottom of this pink band, just because at a certain point I'm not going to be able to sharpen it anymore. So my goal is to finish this. I think it's easily doable. I could probably do it in a couple months. And I'm really excited about that because this has been in my life for way too long. Next, I have my MAC blush in the shade Sincere. This is what it looks like. There's already a pretty big pan. My goal on this is 50 uses, so if at 25 I decide I'm over it, I can roll it out. I hope we get the gist. My goal on this one is 50 uses. I actually love this blush, so I don't think I'm going to roll it out after 25. I'm pumped about it. But yeah, so this is just what it looks like. Super pretty color, and 50 uses is the goal. I also have this Kosas lip oil that I'm gonna go ahead and roll in for the time being. I've used this again a few times, but not enough to really truly have a line. It might be, if anything, like right here at the very top, but there's not a lot of progress in this. If I lay it on its side for too long, I will see windowing, so I know that there is some product out of it, but I don't think it's enough to like truly mark with a line yet. So I want to get through half of this. When it gets to about the bottom of the P, on the side here where it says lip, is where I will go ahead and let myself roll it out. It shouldn't be hard to get through this though, I hope. Halfway. And then lastly, I have my e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist. My goal is to finish this. I'm not really in a rush. I do like this. I have it on a little bit today just to kind of like smooth my makeup out a little bit. So I don't think I'll go through this as quickly as I did a couple years ago because I was through it in like 2 or 3 months. But we'll see. I really just do like a few little things now, whereas before I used to like drench my face in this. So we'll see, but currently I'm right here, and again, just finish it by the end of the year. So those are my 10 products that I'm rolling in as my beginning of the year 2024 project pan intro. I hope that you are wanting to stick around and see how this pan goes for me, see how this project goes for me. If you do so, I would appreciate it if you left a thumbs up down below, left a comment if you felt inclined to do so, and if you want to follow along and see more of me in the future, go ahead and subscribe down below as well. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one.